everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Faith Kariru, and on this channel we're going to be creating and talking about everything fashion, art, and just all things nice. On today's video, I'm going to take you through just a list of 10 things that you will need to kickstart your fashion design career. And please stay tuned because number 10 is a special one. You cannot buy it anywhere. It's personal. You can't buy it anywhere at all. So let's start this video. The first item you're going to need, item number 1, is a sewing machine. You need a good quality sewing machine. My sewing machine is a Janome brand sewing machine. It's quite heavy, and it comes with a foot paddle and a plug that goes into the power source because it's electric. Thank God. You remember the manual sewing machines where you had to paddle? I just thank God for these ones, because when you just step on the paddle, it sews for hours. Like, you can sew for hours and hours without getting tired or back pains and stuff like that. Item number 2 is divided into parts 2A and 2B. 2A we have bobbins. You guys will need bobbins. Bobbins are these cute things that go on the underside of the machine for the under threading, and we have the top threading right here. So bobbins, I love mine in plastic because the way I organize them, I like the plastic ones are transparent, so you can see exactly which color you're looking for. And when you have multiple bobbins, like I have 15 or 10, when you have multiple bobbins, it's always time saving, because once you change thread, you don't have to keep threading the bobbins. You just need to choose the color you're working with. So bobbins, that was 2A. And 2B, for your machine to work, you're going to need a set of needles. Now when I talk about a set of needles, it's because sometimes your machine needle will break if you're working with maybe a thicker fabric, or the pressure on the needle is too much. So you're going to need, if it breaks, you're going to need to change the knot. And it's good if you have a set, because you will not have to think of, oh my God, I was in the middle of making this great outfit, now I have to go shop for needles. No, you have them with you. And when it comes to needles, there are needles for the machine and hand sewing or hand stitching needles. You need those two types. On item number 3, you're going to need scissors. So scissors, are going to need fabric scissors. As a fashion designer, you definitely need scissors. And sometimes if you're carrying a bag, you will need to carry them with you. So you're going to need fabric scissors, and you're also going to need paper scissors. Those are just the basic. They come in different shapes and sizes and prices. So do you. Item number 4 is a tape measure. Oh my God. So a tape measure. Tape measure for mine, it's running from 1 inch to 60 inches. So these are just the basic. A basic tape measure will run from 1 inch to 60. Some are fancier, some are longer, and I always prefer these tape measures. These are the basic ones. I think they cost 15 Kenyan shillings. So for the tape measure, you're going to need for the tape measure, you just need to buy a basic one, and one that will not break easily. And I always prefer to buy my tape measures in white. They come in different colors. They come in pink, they come in blue, green. You choose what fits you. I love mine in white. Item number 5 on my list of what you need as a fashion designer is a ruler. You're going to need a good, firm, accurate ruler. For me, I love the metallic rulers. This one is 30 centimeters, and also you need a meter rule. I don't have my meter rule with me. I forgot it somewhere, but it's also metallic. I bought this from Sciencecorp, Kimathi Street, Nairobi. So this one is metallic, and I love these ones, and also the meter rule, because they have a hole up here. You can always hang it on a wall somewhere, because as a fashion designer, your workspace might turn out untidy, and when you're tidying it up, when you have some things hung, it's always easier even to spot where your ruler is and stuff like that. So item number 5, ruler and meter rule. Item number 6 is going to be a sketchbook. You definitely need a sketchbook to just bounce your ideas off on, because sometimes as a fashion designer you see something and you think, or you just think of something and you just need to put it down and see it for yourself. So you're going to need a sketchbook. I bought this sketchbook at the same spot, Science Corp Nairobi, for 2,000 shillings. You may think it's a lot. Okay, well, it's a lot, but it's so worth it because the sketchbook is quite good quality. The GSM of the paper is, I think, 120 GSM. Such good quality. So sometimes it's rare for the colors to bloat on the other side. So this is where I do my sketching. And sometimes I may have this in my bag, and when I'm just going fabric shopping and I see a fabric that I do like, the vendors of the fabrics are always willing to cut you a swatch of the fabric, and sometimes you just staple it on your sketchbook like this. I do have some samples stapled on my sketchbook, and when you staple them on your sketchbook, you're able to go and just think about that fabric, sketch on it, you know, create ideas around the fabric, and if you think it will work with what you're thinking of, you can always go back and buy it. So that's your sketchbook for item number 6. And of course, a sketchbook is not a sketchbook if it's not accompanied by pens. You're definitely not going to draw with your fingers. You need pens. So these are my sketch pens, and of course with pens you need pencils, outlining pens if you're doing serious sketches. Oh, like this one. So this is one of my fashion illustrations. If you're doing an illustration, you need serious markers. If you're doing sketches, you just need a pencil and a pen maybe. So these are my copies on this side, and on this side I have the Winsor and Newton ones. So people always ask me, where do I get my markers from? And okay, for these ones I got someone send them from outside the country, and the Winsor Newton ones too, but you can always find the Winsor Newton markers at the same shop, Science Corp. Always pray that shop never closes, because they are saving lives, yet they do not know. So yes, the Winsor and Newton markers, they always come mostly in a set of 6, 12 or 24. These ones are in 6 of them. And for the price, you have to go see for yourself and see if you want to buy it. They're quite pricey, but they're so worth it, because I've had these markers since I was in 3rd year in campus, and now it's, wow, they've been like with me for more than 5 years, these markers, these ones. And only like a few have ended, like are done. Like the Copic ones, we have this bright orange, it's a bit ended because I used it as a skin tone. But with the Copics, you can always refill them, of course at a price. Still on item number 6, we have the pens to accompany the book. These are my Prisma pens. They're just that simple. They're my Prisma pens. They are used for sketching too. So item number 7, you guys, are pins. Pins, you're going to need pins. Sometimes you do a lot of pinning when you're designing. You're going to need a good set of pins. And when I say a good set of pins, I mean pins that are of good quality. Some are cheap, and the cheaper you buy pins, the more they will disappoint you. Get yourself a good set of pins. That means that they will not ruin your fabric when you pin them on the fabric. So yeah, get yourself a good set of pins that, yeah, because some of the stems are pins with smooth stems. I can't talk. Pins with smooth stems, just to make sure they don't ruin your fabric. So those are pins for item number 7A. Item number 7B is going to be a tracing wheel. Once you've done your pattern drafts and you need to make a few changes, a tracing wheel is going to be your lifesaver. Item number 7C. Yeah, number 7 has quite a lot because they're tiny. Pins, tracing wheel. The last number 7 item is a thimble. This thimble is something, a plastic or a metal thing, cap, that you put on your finger when you're hand stitching, because sometimes when you're hand stitching and you put a lot of pressure on the needle, it pricks back at you. So the best thing is to have a thimble on your finger, so that once you put pressure, it's even easier to put pressure with the thimble because you're not in fear of being pricked. It just protects your fingers and your hand stitching. So that's item number 7C. Let's head over to item number 8. We have a seam ripper for item number 8. Just a seam ripper to help you undo stitches, just in case you need to undo stitches. And item number 8B is a chalk. I just brought this to remind me that you need a chalk, but this is not the kind of chalk you want. You want a tailor's chalk. They're always in triangular form, and they're quite slim, and they come in different colors. What you need are 2 kinds of chalk, a dark one and a bright colored one. A dark one for when you're making markings on a bright fabric, and a dark one when you're making markings on a what am I saying? And a dark one when you're making markings on a bright fabric, and a bright one when you're making markings on a dark fabric. Item number 9, we're almost at item number 10. Item number 9 is what I have in here. So what I have in here, you guys, is the basic, but I had to put it last because it's so cute. It's so cute, you guys. A set of threads in different colors. I love buying my threads in small sizes because it's easier to arrange them, and it's always so cute, and it's easy to find the color you want when they are standing up like this. Like, you want red, it's here. You want blue, you want purple, you want green, you want nudes and yellows and whites over here. Like, I'm always in awe of this bag, and it makes your workspace look neater and gives you less stress when your threads are arranged like this. So what I do is, when I'm just randomly walking through and I pass a tailoring accessory shop, I will stop and buy a color that I don't have, or a color that I find weird, because sometimes you may have a fabric and you will spend eternity looking for the thread color to match that fabric, and we know it's very unprofessional to use a different color of thread to a different fabric. Like, the fabric must match the thread. So when I'm buying threads, I just buy randomly. I see a cute color, I'm going to buy it and just stack my bag. And the thing about stacking the bag is that the bag will always be neat, and the threads will always be up tight next to each other. This makes it easier to find the threads, and the threads will never be like twisting and turning and choking each other in there, and you can't like see which thread you're looking for. It's easy. Like, look how cute these are. I always wish this is a bag of Copic sketch markers. Let me speak it into the universe. I love this arrangement. So last but not least, you guys, I promised you number 10. So number 10, I don't have it with me. Here, I don't have it with me, but this might just represent item number 10. What you need with you is definitely self-confidence. Item number 10 is definitely self-confidence, because if you don't, as a fashion designer, if you're not confident with your work, people will not be confident with it too. Like, sometimes what you're wearing, if you're not confident with what you're wearing, people are not even confident with what you're offering. So just be confident with yourself, and remember that self-confidence is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Let me just leave it at that. You guys remember to like this video, share it, leave your comments down below of what you think about the things that I have shared. Share this video and subscribe. Like, subscribe. This is the first video. We're going to be doing more of these videos, and thank you so much. Thank you for showing up and just listening. Hope to see you next week on my next video. Bye.